You fucking nerds. Here I am trying to teach you about politics and all you care about is videos about fucking orcs. I thought it would take months to get to the 15,000 target. It took one fucking day. If you mobilized like that in the last election, we would have an actual god emperor in this country, but no, because you can't fucking paint him, you don't care, do you? Now, having said that, because I am a man of my word, like the Tau, I will be painting one Tau character. One, alright? So you all choose in the comments which one it is, but I personally want it to resemble Sally McManus from the ACTU as they are the ACTU of the 40k world. All right? Now, having said all that, let's make fun of climate deniers. Ja Rule's fun type spectacular feet friendly shorties, and I'm really sad that it is, because originally I wanted to turn this into a format you've probably never heard of. It's called Change My Mind. But I sat out there for 8 hours, hoping someone would come up and challenge me. All I got was smug comments on Facebook, which, quick rule of thumb for being smug. You have to know what you're talking about, okay? Base level for being smug. I understand that some climate skeptics are abnormally intelligent, like Lord Monkton, Alex Jones, and of course, the next chain in evolution for man, which is ironic because he doesn't believe in evolution, Rick Perry. Clearly he's smart, he's wearing glasses. I understand that if you're hyper intelligent, you're either far more likely to believe in climate change or to not believe in it because you're able to trick yourself into thinking whatever you want. While the majority of the population thinks, well, my only knowledge on the subject comes from prime weather updates in between home and away commercials. I think I'll trust the climate scientist on this one. But what I'm saying is, if you commented on my video and you're a climate denier, you ain't in that club. Example, first comment. I believe the funding for climate change is a scam. Right on, brother. Australia's direct action program set up by the Liberals is as big of a scam as Pokemon cards. Wow, 11 cards for $5 and only half of them are water energies. In fact, scratch that. A bigger scam. It was billions of taxpayer dollars handed out to multinational corporations, begging them to emit less carbon. Who's our Minister for the Environment? Dave Rubin. Hang on. So I don't have to do anything and I get a check. You're damn right you get it for nothing. I'm just glad we're having this conversation. Scott Morrison, the man who tried this. Look him up on Google Images and tell me that man hasn't shat himself at Engadine Macca's. In fact, scroll through Google Images. Show me a single image where he isn't shitting himself at the point of the photograph being taken. He renewed the direct action policy despite it only cleaning up 7% of what it was supposed to clean up. Frankly, I expected better from the man that brought a lump of coal to Parliament. And I know that I bring that up a lot, but what else needs to be said? Al Gore said, oh fuck, here we go. We were going to die 3 years ago. What? I think you've mistaken Al Gore with the movie 2012, mate. I've scoured the net for a single doomsday prophecy attributed to Al Gore that was specific to 2016, and all I found was MILFs. Look, I got bored and looked up Pornhub, okay? But skeptics, and by skeptics I mean dumbasses, are always bringing up an inconvenient truth saying, look at all the predictions Al Gore got wrong. Source, the host from Fox and Friends that looks like Big Bird in a nightmare world. I like country music and livers. You know what they never bring up? That most of Al Gore's predictions were correct. And that of those that were incorrect, a lot of them were incorrect because the reality is worse. Believe me, I wish Al Gore was wrong. I wish the guy that founded Greenpeace was right, but he's not even right on founding Greenpeace. Why do climate deniers always nitpick Al Gore's modelling, but give the guy that isn't even right about his own life a free pass? He's not even trying to predict the future like Al Gore is. It already happened. To him. And he's still wrong. I'm not convinced on climate change. Yeah, but that's because it's hard to convince an idiot of anything. Anything that's more dense than, this guy got stung by a centipede. Oh no, if this guy was in the Bible, he'd be in Genesis, because that would Cain? We're not taking a shot at Coyote Peterson, by the way. He is the tool of YouTubers, isn't he? He's great. His fans are gross. Billions and billions is given into research and has come up with nothing. Okay, this is the Donnie Darko of comments. I have many, many questions and so few answers. Are you talking about climate science or climate abatement? Because on both fronts, you're so horrendously wrong that we should get a bunch of little elves to chase you around with sticks smeared with poo yelling, let's give him a dirty Sanchez, fellas. We have lots and lots and lots of evidence from satellite data, sea level changes, proxy reconstructions, ice records, boreholes that has made man-made climate change as certain as gravity. We don't know everything about gravity, but we know a lot. To give you an idea of just how solid our theory of gravity is, if it was a footy player, it would be Glenn Lazarus. And to give you an idea of just how solid Glenn Lazarus is, his nickname was the Brick with Eyes. He's a beefy boy. He could smash an oyster with his forehead and say, now give me some lemon. Not for the oyster, for me eyes.
just so I can feel something.
So awfully sorry, James, but you countering 97% of climate scientists with Al Gore said we'd die 3 years ago is just under the amount of evidence needed to disprove gravity. The next gentleman, very calmly, and by calmly I mean the entire comment is in caps lock.
We are having another severe cold front coming into down south. This is the second one in a month.
Irrationally angry, thinks the weather is the same as the climate, turns my previous joke about getting your information about the climate from Prime News weather updates in between home and away commercials into reality.
Oh yeah, this guy reads.
I love how the key argument you get for why climate change isn't a thing has nothing to do with the climate. They might as well be arguing,
orangutans aren't endangered because I saw an otter at the zoo. Orangutans and otters are both mammals. Biological checkmate.
Here's a little cheat sheet. Climate and weather have different names because they're different things. It's not rocket science. It's climate science. The climate is weather patterns accumulated over a long period of time, just a little more than a month.
Yeah, but it's the middle of winter and it's cold. They told the Australian people over the years that Australia is warming up, drying up.
Oh, did they? Well, geez, my best guess for that is because it has been ding-dong by an average of 1 degree. You don't agree with their assessment? Well, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Your opinion doesn't mean shit, mate. They're climate scientists. Your biggest achievement in life was probably winning a hermit crab race in Fiji. We also had this meme sent in, and Jesus, my life is just being one of those hosts on Saturday Disney, except instead of rating pictures of Timon and Pumbaa, I'm going, and this is a nice little piece of abuse, and and this person's just mocked what I said and not offered a counter argument. Very nice, Philip. You don't win any Beyblades, but I do reference them a lot. At what point did the Earth's climate not change? Damn. Cosmically owned. I am going to scream if I hear one more Republican say that I believe in climate change. The climate is always changing. Yeah, the climate is always changing. Okay. What you fail to mention after that is that a mass extinction always ensues. I would prefer to avoid that. If you're suggesting that it's just natural and nothing can be done about it, please explain to me why it conveniently started at the beginning of the Industrial Revolution at 10 times the speed of any ice record. Or you can just admit you're wrong and get a Prius. Prius, the choice of car for people who want to reduce the guilt they harbour for working in advertising. This offsets the emissions I put out for doing ads for Chevron, right? Climate change is a myth. Damn, one step further than the Republicans. He's claiming the climate's never changed. Fresh take. Can't wait for the dynamite evidence that explodes every prehistoric record we have. Trees breathe CO2.
He's done it. Crisis averted. Bulletproof.
You know what else helps plants grow? Salt. Knowing that, how about we just pump our crops with sea salt in a giant garage filled with fumes like a middle management dad trying to top himself, eh? The acidifying oceans won't need that salt. They're just going to have to take one for the team, apparently, because carbon emissions are good for some plants. I've heard of cutting off your nose to spite your face before, but this is cutting off your nose thinking, do I look like one of the girls in the magazines now? Sure, increased carbon emissions has led to better crop yields in greenhouses, where they can control it. After a point, though, the plants start rejecting it and die. You know what else increased carbon emissions bring that plants don't like? Increased bushfires, intensified droughts, intensified floods. But, nah, got me there. Plants need water. There's absolutely no scientific proof the Earth is getting warmer nor colder. Oh, okay, I thought the 928 peer-reviewed articles out of 928 peer-reviewed articles was at least some evidence for that, but apparently, to this YouTube comment, not enough. Who concludes with, show me the real proof of, he meant or, shut the fuck up, idiots. And the laughs keep coming as the next skeptic's name is Stinky Floater. How could that man be wrong about anything? Yeah, but climate alarmism is bullshit though.
And he's not. Anything that's alarmist is by definition bullshit. Press the subscribe button if you accept defeat, and press like if you think that Stinky Floater is the best damn username you've ever come across.
Please share and comment below. Command.